Good morning, guys. My name is Sean Dexter, and this is going to be a quick live trade example, just to show you guys how you can trade the lower time frames using the same principles that we teach on the higher time frames. All that really changes is your position size, how aggressive you are with entering, etc., etc. And yeah, let's go ahead and talk about what I'm looking at over here. Now, we did have a bid opportunity that I did miss on the exchange that we'll be using, and we'll be using KuCoin because I do have some funds that I'm playing around with over here. Now, again, full disclaimer, I've not used KuCoin exchange extensively at all. I am trying out the futures platform. I'll be trying out a few other exchanges as well over the, I don't know. Okay, anyways, over the next weekend or week, let's see which one I really like. Again, I'm not really liking KuCoin at the moment. I'll talk to you guys about why, but this is going to be an example of how to put on a trade, how to manage a trade, how to lose a trade, right? So hopefully you guys, man, I wanted to take a long over here, but price does seem to want to run away from us. Let's just go on over to the exchange real quick. Again, keep in mind, I'm not risking too much money over here at all because this is a exchange that I'm not too familiar with. I am playing around with this exchange, and the entire idea over here, guys, is that we want to take a long of the 10K and the 21 EMA on the 4-hour time frame. I do want to get our bids in really quick because I don't want to chase price, and this might be an example of how you may just need to pull away from price if it does run away from us. And I'm just going to go through the process with you, right? So this is what we want to do. We want to pull out our risk management sheet, especially if you guys are in the seed program. Please follow the steps no matter what. I'll take a screenshot of the sheet that I'll be using over here for you guys. I have to make a few adjustments. We're gonna make a few assumptions over here, guys. We're gonna assume that our portfolio size is 50,000. Let's assume that our portfolio size is around $20,000 and that we are trying to defer counterparty risk by only 0.2 BTC on this exchange over here. So 20,000 should be enough, right, as an assumption of our portfolio size. Now, you guys could be having a larger, smaller portfolio size. Make your adjustments accordingly. Entry price, we will put an average. You put a higher entry price. Let's say we get in around 20,850. I'm going to try to shoot for that. Hopefully, we'll try to get in a bit lower. Risk, blah, blah, blah. That's standard. And now the final and the most important step, all you really need to do, guys, is switch on over to your charts and turn on your risk management indicator right over here. And at the moment, I already have it set to go long. Factor is 1, etc. So I'm going to put in my VAPs in over here at around 20,208-ish. Just go ahead and do that quick. Okay, cool. And it's telling me to put in a position size of around $13,000 to $14,000. I'm gonna just go ahead and do $15,000, guys. I remember when these numbers used to actually scare me when I first started trading. But remember, your risk is already adjusted for, right? You've taken the risk already by wanting to enter the trade, right? So yeah, don't let the risk scare you too much. If you're uncomfortable with your position size, over time you can start building up to it, but trust your risk management. We're trying to get in around 20,850-ish, right? So let's just put that in there. And okay, so here's what man, price is running away from me at the moment, so we may actually not get to see this trade through. But what I would have wanted to do, guys, when I said I missed the bid, was essentially trade off these candle closes over here. I really don't like to get too greedy with my bids, but since price is already running away from us over here, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting the price lower. That's what I'm going to actually do. Okay, so you're going to see an execution example now right over here of what I do when price runs away from me. I'm actually going to put it lower than the wick over here, because if price does come down over there's a high chance that we may get lower. And if we don't see it, I'm just going to essentially man, this is annoying. The time I took to actually set up the video here is the reason why we're missing out on this trade. But yeah, let's go ahead and get that number over here somewhere around 20,750-ish, right? Let's pull it down a bit. I may actually just buy market to show you guys how to trade this. So I'm going to put it up a tad bit. I'm going to buy long. Yeah, we have enough margin on here, 0.14. Yeah. Also, what I don't like about KuCoin, right? Quick example of something I don't like is that they're forcing me onto this freaking slider thing that I'm not a big. Yeah, give me more hurdles. I actually said it out loud, so I'm gonna have to edit that part out. I just said out my password, and I'm gonna have to edit out this too. But yeah, no thanks. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to make Krisha edit out all of those. I actually set out my password loud. But yeah, we have a bit over here sitting now. Anyways, one of the things I don't like over here is that this isolated margin thingy. I like to trade cross, or at the very least, give me the option to trade cross. I don't like making me slide my leverage like this. Just let me freaking pick my leverage. Go ahead and watch my video on Terabit again, guys, if you guys did miss it. And yeah, let's see if price does come down. We're gonna let's just wait here. There's not much of a yeah. There's what do I like about this trade? Let's talk about what I like about this trade. Right, we just jumped onto the trade because price really did not give us a chance to talk about the trade. Right, price started moving. So we can talk about the trade and hopefully we'll get filled. Okay, there are a few things I do like about it. Right off the bat, we did talk about the fact that we did have the 10K 21 EMA coming in right over there, right? This juncture, okay, the juncture. But the most important thing that made me want to trade this is we have MA support, 10 SMA support, pretty much across all time frames. Okay, on the 4 hour, okay, we have the 12 hour coming in right there as well, and more importantly, the daily 10 SMA is coming in over here as well, and that's really important, guys. As a general area of support, maybe we get a little bit greedy today and we try to bid this area right over here. But it's good enough for me to want to get the bid in, and even around the 10 SMA of the 4 hour, the 10 kin, 21 EMA, the 12 hour, even though we may come down on the 10 SMA on the daily time frame later, right? We may come and wick down underneath, and this is another reason why we can be a little greedier now. That if it does come down, right? We say this: if it does come down after bouncing off those SMAs on the 12 hour, on the 4 hour, the 10 kin, etc., it could be very likely that it's coming down to test the daily 10 SMA. And I'm not going to chase price, and I'm not going to keep my bid there either. I'm going to get a little bit greedy now, because if it comes down, maybe we get those sellers who want to like sell out of their position because they want an immediate move on their on price, and they're not getting that move, so they sell out of the position and pushes price down a little bit lower on over to the daily levels. Maybe we get that, maybe not. Can't get too greedy with these ideas over here. And I like this because we just reclaimed the 10 SMA after rejecting of 2 days, right? Like the first test of the 10 SMA, guys, is a really good sell on the daily especially. Second test too was a rejection, and then we claimed it right away. That's a sign of strength. And the next test now, since it's flipped into support, is likely going to be the other way around, right? You're going to want to see it get supported, right? And we're seeing a curling in over there as well. Now, what's my trade idea? I'm actually looking to take profits on this one immediately, partial profits on the entire one, on the 21 EMA, right? Which is not high at all, right? Somewhere around here, I'm going to look to take profits. You're going to see some resistance right over here, right? Because this wick high getting tested is going to prove to be resistance. Another thing I do like about this, and we may see something line up with our take profit over here, is the fact that on the 1 hour, we have this rising channel that we are bouncing off the bottom of the channel at the moment, bouncing off the zone, and it may line up with this channel leading all the way up to the top of the zone over here. We're seeing wick highs at the top of the rising channel each time, right? So yeah, again, I'm just going to be patient for this one since we did miss the entry. If you guys go back on over to KuCoin, it was like even more gorgeous on KuCoin, right? This wick on over to the 20,790 would have been a really nice entry right over there. Now, just some commentary on the lower time frames. On the low time frames, you want to get a little bit greedy on your bids, right? If I was trading the daily, I would have been into the position already, and I would have been trading, or rather playing video games. I would have got into my position and I would have switched back on over to what I want to do for the rest of the day, either playing video games or going to the gym or reading my books, right? I'm not going to spend too much time on the daily time frame trying to get in a better bid. On the low time frames, I'm going to be a lot more sensitive to my entry price, right? Because like let's go back over here. Think about where I'm going to switch on over to my risk management indicator. Think about where our stop losses, guys. Our stop loss is coming in like very, very close to price, right? Very, very close to price. So accordingly, that kind of volatility, volatility is a lot more compressed compared to what it's going to be on the daily time frame. And your position size is going to be a lot more higher. So the sensitivity to how close you get to your entry is going to give you a larger position size relative to your risk, right? And you want that because it's going to give you more for profit, and you want more for profit because your edge, like think about where I'm getting out, or rather taking partial profits somewhere very, very close, right? The 12-hour, let's go ahead and draw a horizontal. Did I do that already? No, I haven't done that. Wherever this 12 hours starts like tracking, right, I'm going to be looking to take profits around that area. I'll be watching price. Now that's another issue with the lower time frames, guys. It's pretty late here, right? Do I get my bid in? I mean, fucking Christ, like, yeah, like you're seeing price bounce already. Maybe we see a rejection on the 10kin and we come back down over here, but like I'm not going to be up to take profits if this, like, I miss this trade, right? Miss it, and maybe you come down on the daily, but I'm not going to keep my bid here overnight. I'm going to keep my bid here overnight. I miss this trade. It is what it is. But what else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, something else that I've been doing religiously, especially in lower time frames. I want some lower time frame trend going my way, right? I'm not going to short, or rather, I'm not going to long if this says short. Okay, I want this going in my favor to have that trend direction. And now look at the 12 hour. The 12 hour is actually saying neutral, right? Which is one of the reasons why I'm not going to be looking to man, kind of bummed out on this one. This would have been a really good example of a trade going our way live, right? But hey, it is what it is. Going back here. What was I saying? Yeah, the 12-hour, guys, is neutral, right? So I'm not going to be holding my trade into the 12 or 21 EMA, not the entire position at the very least, right? I'm fine taking some profits off the table over there. Now over here, I don't care too much because we do have a small position size. But if it was like honestly, knowing me, like, if I'd gotten that bid in, right, and we kept going because it's a small position size, I would have just been like, okay, no, let's go for the big win. But that's not what you guys should be doing, right? When you're trading your proper account, you want to be very strict on your rules. You want to be very, very strict on your rules. There's a lot over here going on that makes me not want to be strict on my rules. Keep in mind, again, full disclaimer. Would I use KuCoin? I don't know yet, right? This is like, I've not traded too much on KuCoin at all, and I don't know how much I would trust them as a futures exchange. Again, this is I could let this go to zero. I'll be fine, right? Are you guys okay with that? I should put it this way. Would I trade the same position sizes that I trade on Deribit over here? No, very, very, like, not yet. Maybe in time as I grow more comfortable, right? But I will be trying out more exchanges to see what I like the most. At the moment, I'm not a big fan of this. I wanna have the option to trade cross. I'm just rambling over here to buy us some time. I'm not sure whether we get fill. Oh, this is the 1 hour risk management, right? The 4 hours are on the key zone anyways. Yeah, the 4 hours right over there. Yeah, so let's just wait and do nothing. What else can I talk about? I don't know. I guess I'll edit out all the boring parts. And we'll wait. Okay, where are we wrong on our trade? Yeah, essentially when we lose this juncture, right? That's very, very simple. Yeah, that's something else I should have talked about, right? Right off the bat, I already know where I'm wrong on the trade, right? Because I'm taking this on the 4 hour time frame. Now remember, even though we talked about the daily and we talked about the higher time frames, it doesn't mean that I'm going to be waiting for the daily to lose the 10 SMA. No, I'm taking this trade on the 4 hour time frame. Okay. This is a good topic, guys. This is a good topic. What decides my exit? What decides my exits? Well, it's my MRM, right? I've taken my MRM off the 4 hour time frame, right? So I can't fool myself and say, hey, yeah, I lost the 4 hour Tenkin and the 4 hour 21 EMA, so I'm gonna wait for the daily 10 SMA to get out on my trade. No, I can't do that, right? Because if I go on over to the daily, guys, the MRM is all the way over here. So if I change this quickly now, okay, I change my VAPs to 18,900. My position size has now dropped down to only $4,000. That's a big difference, right? Am I really? Yeah, only $4,000. Like I don't even have to take leverage for that trade, right? That's a big difference. That's a difference between literally, essentially trading spot and trading leverage. right? So you can't. It's literally a completely different risk scenario. Completely different risk scenario. So going back to our trade over here on the 4-hour time frame, you exit on the 4-hour time frame, right? We exit as soon as we lose the Tenkin and the 21 EMA over here, right? And now think about this leeway that the MRM is giving us. We are getting all of this leeway before we are stopped out on the position. Remember, your invalidation is not your stop loss, and yeah, yep. Boring. But yeah, this would have been I think I'm just gonna wrap up the video over here because it would have been good if we did an end to the position, because I would have wrapped up the video anyways, and then I could have given you guys an update later. But right now I'm gonna have to go for dinner. Maybe I'll leave the bid through for dinner, and yeah, maybe we can do that. Let's see. I'm probably forgetting about a few other things. Now, again, I do want to give a shout out to Mark and Sherwin as well, because they both essentially talk. So I was talking to Sherwin, and he mentioned how he'd like to see a trade example like this of just execution, right? And in the beginning, I was a bit confused as to like what's really there in terms of execution now. But even Krisha tells me that I underestimate my execution. But then I realized that it's more about the mindset, right? Like how are you thinking during a trade? How are you letting the psychology? Because you know what, I can be an emotional mess when I'm not trading. But when I'm trading, when I'm focused, when I'm on this, when I sit on the trading chair, I only sit and trade when I know that I have the right mindset to trade, right? So you need to be thinking clearly at all times. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, and I've made several mistakes in the past. That's what got me to this position. But things like this, things like telling yourself that, you know what, I'm not going to chase price now. I missed the bid that I should have gotten. Now, if it does come down, I'm not going to chase. Like, look at that. How many of you would have chased price into the 1-hour Tenkin, right? We cycle through our time frames, and we're like, hey, you know what? Maybe we see that rejection. Maybe we come down now. Maybe we don't. But if it doesn't, I miss the trade. I'm not going to chase it. But if it does come down, I'm not thinking, oh, that's my chance. I'm actually going to get greedy over here because I missed it, right? Flip the other way. Because put yourself into somebody else's shoes and assume the worst of them. Assume that they're going to be like, oh shit, it's coming down, I'm selling. And you may get a nicer bid, right? And now your upside increases. So yeah, let's just wait now. Maybe we do get filled, and then I get to again, remember, this trade could very well be a losing trade, and that would actually be more of an educational video than a winning trade. But then I don't know, maybe this one would be a good educational video anyways, because we are taking profits in the way, and I can kind of talk to you guys about how I'll be doing that, right? So essentially, first take profit is going to be the 12 or 21 EMA. Next take profit is going to be the daily 21. This is like no, that's not true. Next take profit is going to be somewhere around here, right? Because the 12 or 21 EMA and this wick high is around the same position over here. So next take profit is going to be here, but that may actually come around the same time that the daily 21 EMA comes over there, or it may not come at all. We may put in a we may break the 4-hour structure, uptrend, etc. So a lot can happen, but yeah, first run over here, and remember, your plan is only as good as the first what's the phrase, guys? The first arrow that is short. Yeah, your war plan, your battle plan is only as good as the first arrow that is short in the air. So as soon as the first arrow is short, guys, a lot is going to start changing, and things are already changing and unfolding as we speak, right? But yeah, that doesn't change your risk plan. Don't let that could change your take profit plan by all means, but your initial risk plan, which includes your first take profit and your exit. Yeah, I'm just speaking my mind over here to help you guys out with your trades. Yeah, but I may actually not even get filled on this one, so unfortunate. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this kind of video, let me know. I'll do more of these. Yeah, the timing on these things, like this, the time it took me to open up all of this, set up my camera there, angle it again, caused me to miss the trade. I should put a bid first Yeah, that's what I'll do next time. I'll put a bid first. I hope to God I'm effing recording. Jesus Christ, we've been recording for 20. I've been sitting here for 20 minutes. Is my. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I'm just gonna, I honestly, I couldn't be asked to sit here and, maybe I'll keep the bid and I'll keep you guys posted on how things flow. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post this video out to you guys on Seed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Sean Dexter. We likely missed out on this trade. I have to make a few edits to. Oh man, I gotta do edits. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, I have to probably do edits to hide information, right? But yeah, I mean, honestly, like, who really cares, right? Like, yeah, like if this, of course, I don't want this account to get hacked. Don't do anything stupid, guys. Please. Like, this is one of the reasons why I'll be likely be posting this only to seedlings, unless like, I like how my mom just PM says Sean Reed. Hey, we may actually come down. No, it doesn't want. My mom is scaring me with bank runs. Go to the bank and withdraw money now. Oh god, we missed a good trade, guys. It would have been good. But yeah. Oh yeah, another take profit right off the bat, especially when you see a good bounce like this, guys, is to do something like this, right? Take the profits of the first 4-hour candle close. We're going to see some resistance over here. You're going to see that, okay? Let's assume that I took the trade, okay? You're going to see some resistance right off the bat over here, right? Oh god, this would have been a good trade, eh, guys? This would have been a good trade. But yeah, that's you're going to see some resistance right over there on the closest 4-hour candle close, or rather the highest 4-hour candle close. So that's a good way to scalp, right? To scalp some profits off your trade. And you don't want to get too like the old me, like, you know, it scalps on there and then try to get back in underneath on half the candle. So I don't do that anymore, because there are times where like prices kept going, right? Prices kept going, like, oh shit, I got cute. What's up, guys? So I was about to upload the video, or rather edit the video, and realized that the 4-hour time frame did come and hit the 4-hour candle closes that we were talking about, right? So what I did over here, guys, was I put in a purple horizontal over here just to show you guys how the low time frames have reacted off the 4-hour time frame. So we're going to zoom into, or rather how the lower time frames have reacted off that 4-hour horizontal, which is essentially these candle closes here. Remember, it's the highest candle close of your trading range on the time frame you're trading, right? So we're going to go ahead and zoom into the 15-minute time frame right over there, and you're going to see the purple line. You guys probably can't see it. I'm just going to darken it a tad bit, thicken it right over there, make it yellow. Let's make it yellow. So right over there, guys, you guys can see how price is reacting off that range. Now, it doesn't mean that we're going to reject that and, like, you know, crash down. I mean, we could, but my point is that you're going to start seeing some resistance of that level, probably. Okay, probably. Remember, it's not a certainty, but it's a probability, especially in these kind of trading environments where you do have a lot of traders trading and you don't have a lot of retail. That's a good opportunity to, like, scalp some profits off if you do want to be cute. And you know what, another good strategy could be to, and you know, some people do this, and again, it's completely fine to do this, to take some profits off that 4-hour candle close level, right? Take some profits off that 4-hour candle close level, move your entry price back to, or move your stop loss to your entry price, and then just let the rest ride. Okay, now that's not something I do. Now again, it's just a lot to do with personality, etc., etc. It's not something I do, but it's a viable strategy, right? Why the hell not? Because you've essentially put yourself in a completely risk-free position now, because if price does come down, you've already skimmed some profits off the trade, so that pays for your trading fees, etc., and maybe you'll come out in some nice green as well, right? Depending on how far away from the trade you've taken some profits and how much you've taken as well, right? It depends on that as well. Have you taken 10% off, 5% off, 20% off? But we are seeing price flag against this region at the very least, if not see some actual resistance, and maybe we come down somewhere around here, and you could get your entire position back and keep your stop loss there, right? You can get cute like that, and you know, when you're really trading all day, these are the things that you can do. Again, I don't trade the lower time frames much anymore. I'll do more of these videos though for you guys. I'll trade the low time frame just to do these examples for you guys, because I'm realizing that while I'm doing these trades, I'm coming up with these things that I can talk about because they're going through my mind, and these are things that I forget to talk about when we're doing our regular analysis. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, let me know. Right? Let me know. I'm not sure if I'll post this on YouTube. Maybe. But if you guys are on Seed, let me know in the Seed private chat. And again, shout out to Sherwin, who did mention that he'd love to see examples like this just to see my mindset. Rather, he said he'd like to see the execution, etc., because that's something he's struggling with. Others, are any of you, I'm losing my English. Is there anyone else who's also struggling with these kind of things? Do you guys find this useful? If so, I'll take the time to do this. If not, I'd rather spend my time doing something else that you guys will benefit from. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll just edit this part in at the end of the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao. Yeah, so at this point, guys, it doesn't look like we're gonna get a bid, right? Like most of the trade has already happened. So that was a good trade opportunity. It may come down on over to the daily, but I'm likely not gonna have my bid open, because I'm gonna leave my bid open overnight. Definitely I'm not going to be doing that, because we don't know whether this like plows right through, right? Man, I really like this one, by the way, also because we were testing these daily candle close highs over here, right? And the 12-hour structure looked really good as well. But I don't think this has that much on it. I could be wrong and this could keep going, but the first take profit definitely in this zone at 21,678, this zone over here, right? We're going to see some pressure over there. And let me know too, guys. Have you guys traded on KuCoin? Can I trust this exchange, etc.? Nah. At this point, if it does come down, we're definitely gonna be coming down to the daily 10 SMA. Like at this point, if it does come down, like after it goes up like this and it comes down, I'll get even greedier, right? Because like we may actually. If I was long here already, I'd want this to keep going, right? At the very least, at the most, see some resistance over here, put in a high over here, and then keep going. Right? I wouldn't want this to come down immediately. Like after a rise like this, you don't want it to come down. You don't want to get filled. Yeah, at this point, like I don't want to get filled, right? The daily 10 is because I'd put my bid on the daily 10 SMA, but at that point, I might as well just trade the daily time frame. My mom is sending me some really, she's like, see the news, it's urgent. I love my mom. She's so cute. But I mean, it could be something real, so who knows? She's a Bitcoiner too now. She wants to sell her gold and buy Bitcoin. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna be wrapping up the video over here. I'm gonna leave my bid on for the next maybe 2 hours. We have another 4-hour candle close coming up in 3 hours. I really don't see why I should leave my bid on over here at all. So I don't think I'm gonna. You know what? I'm not. You know what? This is what I'd rather do. I'd rather close my bid. And this is another thing, another psychological tip I can give you guys. When you close a position, right? When you exit a position, and it even helps with closing open orders. Okay, I'm gonna cancel. Now, when I put in the order again, I'm going to be approaching it with a fresh mindset. I'm like, do I really want this trade? Okay, I missed it, right? You guys got to see, this is a good example of a missed trade, right? So, do I want to enter that now? Do I want to enter now, right? Because it comes down over here. It's new, right? Maybe, but I'm going to think about it. I'll let you guys know. But if you guys did enjoy this video, I can do more of these, right? I'll probably try a different exchange. If you guys have any tips for me on what exchanges I should try, I've tried FTX, I've tried Deribit, I've tried Binance, I've tried BitMEX. So don't list those. Let me know your thoughts on other exchanges, right? I will be trying BitGet and Bybit too. So if you guys have thoughts on those exchanges, let me know. I'm on the hunt for an exchange. My name is Sean Dexter. I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.